soft this is.
Oh, that's like silky satin.
I
That's
know.
really nice.
It's like, I'm so comfy,
You are
honey.
so sassy.
Okay, so this, if you have this, I want to hear from you. Our testimonial line is, I don't know where my card is, so if anybody sees it, that'd be awesome.
I'm not sitting on it,
but
am I?
in the meantime, luckily I know your name. Denise Repko
Thank
is
you,
joining
Mary
me.
Beth. Hi,
The
guys.
whole thing is that if you have this, I'd love to hear from you. Our testimonial line is 1-800-395-1601. And I want to hear from you because we brought this out as a today's special value.
We did.
And it was so popular. For $179, which by the way, normally it's $199, we're at $179. This is called the LegXercise or LegXercise.
LegXercise.
What?
LegXercise.
LegXercise. The whole thing is that it keeps your legs moving, and not everybody has their legs moving, especially if they're sedentary.
It's so true, and so many of us have challenges with mobility, and what I love about this is it's got some versatility to it as well. So this in 1 minute's time is the equivalent of 70 steps on the level 2, because there's a level 1 and a level 2. In 1 hour, how about 4,200 steps? I mean,
wow.
If you cannot or do not like to or choose to get up and move, this is movement and improved circulation for your leg muscles. If you want to engage a little more, you can sit up tall, you can use some hand weights. If you want to use this at a different pitch for those ankles and knees, it's got versatility where you have these lifts, incline lifts, put them flat, and now you're exercising the same way because this does the movement for you.
Yeah, I'm not pushing anything.
Nothing, no.
I literally just set my feet on it and I'm doing absolutely nothing. It's doing all the work.
It's doing all the work, and it's a concave patented device as well, piece of exercise equipment. And let me tell you, as pieces of exercise equipment go, this weighs 7 pounds.
Yeah.
You are not lifting. Now, it's not replacing your treadmill or your elliptical, of course. This is a totally different animal, but you're certainly not bringing this to put under a desk or maybe bringing it to the office or somewhere on vacation. This is so lightweight and versatile. And again, it's whisper quiet. It does all the work for you. It has a big, large display, which is your step counter. And the remote, all you need is a couple of AAA batteries. There is an off button, no assembly whatsoever when you get this home. And you'll press either a 1, which is a slower speed, or a 2, which is a slightly faster speed. And all you do is let your feet rest and relax.
And even at the level 2, it's not fast. It's just a little faster than the 1. You know what? Here's the thing I want to ask. First of all, we have it at the cyber sale price, which is $179.98. So that's $20 less. We sold 28,000 of these since February. The whole thing about this is, who do you know that is sedentary? Is it you? Is it your mom or your father or your grandparents? Who is it that just they don't have the strength? Maybe it's the strength in their lungs to get up and walk. Maybe it's the strength in their legs. Maybe they're rehabbing a little bit after surgery and that kind of thing. You know, to be able to have something that moves your legs for you instead of you having to do it is really, really helpful. Tony, we're showing Tony right now and how great she is. Just putting her feet on it and letting it do the work.
Well, here's the thing. The person you were speaking to was my dad. Did not want to get up, did not want to move, and his doctor said, Jack, you got to move a little bit more. He's like, not going to do it. So I put this in front of him, and you know what? I'm like, Dad, you're just sitting there watching TV and you're on your computer. Just put your feet on this.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh. Okay, feels pretty good. You want to sit up tall, engage the core muscles, use your handheld weights, great. As you grow stronger because you are recruiting abdominal muscles, you're using those leg muscles, you're improving the circulation, you can add leg movements to this if you like. And again, the degree of angle is you can use it flat or you can put those incline pegs on. No assembly whatsoever. You get this home, you plug it in. You just need a couple of AAA batteries for the remote, and it's so lightweight. Tuck it under a couch, tuck it beside the couch or your favorite chair, so you'll always be able to use it.
You know what's interesting is that, like you said, you don't even realize how many steps you've put in that short amount of time.
It's true. It's 70 steps, the equivalent of 70 steps or movements per minute, and then 4,200 per hour. And this actually goes up to because we did this TSV day, 9,999 steps. Before then, it will start over again. But before you know it, if you're sitting there just watching TV or reading your book or on your computer, this is a great way to keep that circulation going, to engage those leg muscles. And again, use some handheld weights if you want to. Engage the abdominals, and there's so much you can do with it. Don't worry about the heat outside. Don't worry if you don't have a safe place to walk. This is something that you can do in the comfort of your own home, wearing whatever footwear or no footwear that you want.
Put your bare feet on it. It doesn't matter. Wear your socks. Wear your slippers. The whole thing is that, like, I know you might think that I'm pushing these, but I'm not. I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm just letting my legs hang on this thing. Basically, I put my feet on it, and it's doing all the work, and I don't have to do any of it. The thing is that you almost, like, I can feel it, you know? You can feel it a little bit in your muscles, in your joints, but it's not taking, there's nothing jarring.
No, you're not going to break out in a sweat. You're not going to lose your breath. And if you wanted to move this LegXercise unit a little farther away from your feet, you can engage more of the back of your leg. Again, you can move it a little bit closer. It is so quiet. On top of the foot pedal, notice it's an open footbed. So it doesn't matter what size shoe you are, what size foot, bare feet, socks, shoes, flats, whatever you got. But these little nubbies here feel so good on your foot with a sock or bare feet that it almost is like that soothing, gentle, stimulating massage.
Ooh, nice. The other thing too, don't stand on this. This is just for sitting.
Just for sitting and resting your feet on it. And it only weighs, like I said, about 7 pounds, so it moves easily if you want to put it under a desk or under your kitchen table, or just watching your favorite shows like QVC.
I mean, imagine if you're sitting every night and you're watching TV, let's say for 3 hours. I mean, if all you do is just put your feet on this for those 3 hours, I mean, can you imagine?
I shouldn't even tell you this, but my dad will put his feet on this and he'll eat a bag of chips. I'm like, Dad, it's not supposed to work that way, but just go ahead. You're moving, you're improving your circulation. Those joints are getting that synovial fluid. So I'm like, okay, I got to pick my battles.
Exactly. As I say, if I get really old, just let me do whatever I want to do, okay? You know, but it's hard to let people do that. These are such great units, and people buy these for others. They buy them for themselves. Get it today while it's at a Cyber Week sale price. And Denise, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Mary Beth.
In the meantime, we also have something that's going to help keep you safe, and I'm a big believer in this.